Phillips County Online. Yeah. Let's talk about the here and now. Let's talk, gotta figure it out somehow. Let's talk, 9 a.m. every week. Let's talk, let's go speak. Let's go speak. Let's talk, let's talk. Let's talk, let's talk. Let's talk, let's talk. Let's talk, let's talk. Let's go speak. Let's talk about the here and now. Let's talk, gotta figure it out somehow. Let's talk, 9 a.m. every week. Let's talk, let's go speak.
Good morning. I'm Tami Sauer with Phillipsburg Chamber, Main Street, and CBB or tourism. We are here today. It's our big weekend, rodeo weekend, and we're here today with Rui and Matt. So Matt is the clown, or comedian.
Clown, entertainer, barrel man,
There you go.
bad decision maker, whatever you want to call me.
And then his daughter is like the top show for tonight, right? I know in my granddaughter's eyes you will be. She loves watching. She'll try to pretend who you are by tomorrow. She'll be, because we'll go tonight and she gets out in the yard, she puts like little buckets out, and then she'll ride around and she'll pretend to try to do what you do. So, and it's so fun. It's cute.
That's how she started.
Sorry, no. Is it really?
Yeah, I mean, that's what, do you mind if I tell the story? It's pretty
No,
interesting.
go for it.
I'm proud dad,
Yes,
right? So
yeah.
I've had a rodeo career for nearly 30 years now. I started way back in the 1900s. And she was 7 years old, and so the show Heartland, I don't know if you've seen Heartland.
Yeah,
And the girl on there does Liberty, which is what she performs in, and she says, "Mom and Dad, can I have a Liberty horse?" And we're like, "Okay, we got a pony in the barn. You train the pony to do something, and then we'll get you a horse." So about 6 months go by, and she's very little, 7 or whatever. "Mom, Dad, come to the barn. The show's ready." And we're like, "What's she talking about? Yeah, what show?" So we go to the barn, and she really did have this pony. She had little jumps that she made out of some PVC pipe she found. He would go over, the jumps were like that high, and he'd go over the jump, and she had a cooler, and then the little pony would get up on top of like a Yeti cooler.
Yeah.
And my wife and I just look at each other like, we gotta buy a horse. Right. So we bought her first horse from a girl named Jessica, who's probably done acts here before, Jessica Folks. And then since then, she's bought all of her own horses. You have 5 now, and Liberty is, I don't know if you want to explain it, but it's pretty cool.
So what age did you start this then?
Well, I started with my first pony when I was like wanting to do it at 5, and then I got my first Liberty horse when I was 7, and then first started performing when I was 10.
Wow, that is determination.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
So,
I really wanted them to buy me a horse.
yes, yeah. I found a note from my daughter the other day. We used to live in town, and she was writing a letter to Dad and I. "Please, can we move to the country? I will promise I will be good. Can we have a horse? Can we have, I mean, it was the cutest thing. But anyhow, she's 22 now. So. But, well, that is impressive then. So how many years, like, does it take before you were ready to go on the rodeo? I mean, did you have to take lessons from somebody?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Mom and Dad were good friends with Jessica Blair Folks, and she started helping me learn how to do everything. And then I started going to her house and mess with her horses, and she would help me with Bunny, my first horse that they got me or had to buy me. And then I started learning how to do everything. And then when I was 10, I did my first performance with Dad in Georgia. Where at in Georgia? Somewhere?
Oh, I remember the name of the town. It was a little small mountain town in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah.
So when she's doing this stuff, were you like, I don't know, you're brave too, because you go out there and you like challenge these bulls and stuff. So, but I mean, is she, when she's doing the tricks, is it like, does it make your heart skip a beat?
I'm better now, but yeah, I used to get really nervous. I mean, I'm a nervous person. Like when I first started, I put on my makeup now with 2 hands. Because when I started, I shook so bad that I learned to do it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
I know I see these ladies going down the road, like driving with their knee, putting their makeup on, and talking on the phone. I'm like, Not me. I have to put my up on with two hands, girls. I don't know how you do it. Anyway, so I'm a nervous person, and yes, when she first performed, I had to hide it because she was scared, like anyone would be. Public speaking is like #1 fear, being in public,
Right.
performing.
Yeah.
So I was very scared for her.
Right.
But now I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you guys get to travel together, like you don't usually get to, but tonight, or this weekend, I guess not just tonight, but this weekend you'll be together. So does that make it more exciting?
Very.
Did your wife and your sister come in? Or
Her sister, our youngest daughter's in Texas, roping with some family.
Okay.
She with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. She wanted to go spend the summer with them. They're a big roping family, so
Okay.
she's basically like going to football camp, right? So she's down there in
okay.
roping camp, and it's good for her and her horses. This is our first professional PRCA rodeo together. We've done a number of performances. She just performed at the America 250 at the Capitol in Washington, so that was big for her. So she's been climbing the ladder.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, well, good. Well, that's awesome. So then, let's see, what else do I have for you? And then you got PRCA Clown of the Year
Yes,
for
ma'am.
2025. So how did you get that? Is that like is there a big pool of clowns that they choose from? How do they decide?
There are multiple awards you can win. One of them is Comedy Act of the Year. That's voted on by the entire association. Clown of the Year, which is what I won, also voted on by the entire association. And then there's what's called Coors Man in the Can. So if you're in the Coors program, like you'll see the Coors barrels, you're very familiar with them here. They do it's a criteria, like judges, announcers, and a few other people, only special people get a ballot, and then they vote on your appearance, your talent level, how clean and everything was, and how good you did it at all these different parts of your job. I won second in it, but that's a really good one too. But Clown of the Year to me, you get a buckle for it, and I've been tucking in hoodies ever since I got that. I've been showing that buckle off. It's a goal of mine that I never thought I would reach. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on that. Can you win it again this year, or does it have to?
There's been a lot of guys that have won it a lot of times. I don't know if I will. I don't really care. Like I actually kind of did care that I won an award. I just want to validate myself and feel good. But now that I've got one, I think I'm happy. Kind of thing. I do want to do one NFR, so I've never done that. I've reached every other goal in my career except for that one.
Okay.
And so I have one event left to do, and not that I'm going to quit or anything, but if I want to, I could be like, I did what I wanted.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You reached your goal. And
One day, yeah.
Yes. And it's good to show your kids that. That's probably where they get their determination from then. So is your wife determined as well?
I think you're trying to say hard-headed. Is that does determined mean that?
I think that's like in the woman's rule book, like once you get married, you get that way.
Yeah, I need somebody hard-headed to be around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
just to keep you guys in line and like your schedule and all that.
you see, you know everything.
Yeah,
you can just sense it.
I've been married 33 years.
Yeah, without her, we fall apart. She keeps up. Actually, there's 2 calendars. We have a shared Google calendar that I'm not allowed to touch. Only open and look at. And then I have my own calendar so that I can do my messed up way of explaining things. And then she cleans it up. She does all the taxes. She does all the banking. She does all of that stuff. I go out and do goofy, funny things. She works with her horses. My wife was a rodeo competitor and loves to ride and all that, but she sacrificed a lot with her kids, with gymnastics, and she pretty much gave up on all of her stuff to be a mom. It's commendable.
Yes, but that is a rewarding job in itself. We should get buckles for that.
Yes.
I mean, there should be something that says, I was a mom and I did it.
She works super hard and doesn't sleep a lot and has to, I'm gone. So, you know how it is. The husband leaves and immediately washer, dryer, air conditioner explode. That kind of thing happens and the car needs work or whatever. So I'm not home much to do those things. So she can do it all. She drives a truck and trailer that's big as an 18-wheeler around. And I know, like the Uber driver, I'm getting off on subject here, but I was in Missoula, Montana the other day. They were in North Carolina. So I fly to St. Louis so that as they're passing through coming here, I can get in the truck with them. Well, my Uber driver has to give me a ride to where they are in this big truck and trailer. And he goes, "Your wife drives that?" Yep. No way my wife would even get in that. I was like, yeah, she's tough.
I'm not brave like that either. I will stick to my little traverse. So,
Yeah.
you know.
It's a lot of stress with the animals and all that weight.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yes, yes. Let's see, what else do we have? So you are from South Carolina.
North.
North Carolina. Okay, it said I had South Carolina.
It's probably the same thing. I don't even know why they split them.
Okay, and so what do you bring from home to make you feel at home as you guys travel?
My wife is an old soul and she cans food.
Oh,
so
okay.
I have jambalaya and pulled pork and all this stuff that she's canned. And every
Nice.
now and then I'll go to Walmart and get one of those woodwick candles because they feel like a fireplace.
Yeah, yeah. You
And-
hear the little
and
crackle.
and I'll get one of those and I'll get out one of my canned food items and FaceTime. I feel like I'm at home. And I know that was a good question because
Yeah.
I don't think you expected that answer.
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, it gets lonely. Like you just feel disassociated.
I'm
and,
sure, yeah.
There comes times every summer like it was happening to me 2 weeks ago where I just was like I just want to go home. Like
Yeah,
I love
oh,
them.
I'm sure,
When the anthem starts, I'm great until the last bull leaves, and then you were just in front of 8,000 people laughing, and now you're sitting in a
Alone.
camper like
Yeah.
should I play Xbox or like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My husband works gas pipeline, and so for many years he did that early in our marriage. He would traveled a lot. So,
It's tough, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It is an adjustment. So do you have a trailer?
Yeah, I have we have two, and so we're gonna have two of them next week. So remember, I said I was in Missoula, so we'll drive this rig when we leave here to Missoula. Then we'll go together with two rigs to Kalispell, Montana, then to Linden, Washington, which is closer to Russia than it is our home in North Carolina.
Okay.
And then they'll go home, and I'll do about 6 more events before I go
Okay.
home. I've been gone since May, and I'll go home in September.
Yeah, because you'll have to go to school soon, won't you?
I'm homeschooled.
Oh, you are.
So I can just bring it.
Nice.
Hey, tell them a fun fact about today.
What about? Oh yeah, today this is the first time I've ever walked into a high school.
Wow. Gosh.
Well, she's a Panther now.
Yeah. Somebody needs to. We need to get her a shirt or something, you know. Yeah.
Yep, her high school debut, her senior year, is walking into this place for a podcast.
So you've been homeschooled all your life then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice, nice. So do mom and dad both teach or
Oh, good Lord, no.
just mom?
It's mama. It's not home enough. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
FaceTime through homeschool.
Yeah.
It was hard at first. I remember my poor wife when we first started homeschooling. There was no internet option where we lived. Starlink is yet to exist, and no cable internet was down our road. So she would buy, I've probably heard of the Abeka program. It's a pretty popular homeschool thing, but she would buy DVDs of last year's classes. So it would be like day 1, English, and we'd pop the DVD in, and she would have to sit there, and there would have been a camera in the back of the class, and the teacher had a live that it was just last year. And then if it got scratched, then we're in trouble for day 1. So
Right.
we'd have to try to review on day 2. And it was popping in DVDs and keeping up with it like that.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's so much nicer.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. We have a nice little homeschool group in this area. So yeah,
Homeschool's awesome.
Yeah, I think since COVID, since 2020, that really kind of picked up quite a bit.
It was nearly
Yeah.
taboo when we were young, right? Like
Yes.
it was like
Yeah,
people,
you
no
were-
offense, but it was like the kind of,
you were nerdy
you made your own
and- yeah.
clothes and
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
it's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the clown. I can say things like that.
But should I agree?
Nope. Let it be on me.
Okay, you're influencing me to say yeah. So, yeah, okay, and I think we could probably go on and let you guys do your thing, and I appreciate you guys coming and talking with us, and this was fun. So I hope you have fun tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited for my granddaughter to see you. She will be tickled pink.
It is
so,
beautiful,
yeah,
the horses that
yeah.
she uses and the things that they do.
So how many horses? 4? 3?
I have 5.
Five
but
horses.
I'll use 2 tonight.
2 tonight. Okay. All right. Which ones?
Comanche, who'll be the one I ride bareback and bridleless, and then Trigger, my little annoying brother, my
Okay.
Palomino.
And do you have to speak at all or anything?
Yes, ma'am. They're like voice commands, and you just tell them, like,
Okay.
hey, go up, move this way, and then come in,
Okay.
hopefully.
She won't speak on a microphone,
But she won't speak to the crowd.
just to
No,
the horses.
you'll just ride and look beautiful. And so
Hopefully.
do you have to wear a beautiful dress and all
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
And
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Okay.
Pink, but yeah, my favorite.
Okay, yeah. Just remember that it's not just that you're entertaining the crowd, but like all these little girls are looking up to you.
Yeah, it's
And they'll
super
be
fun.
going home tomorrow, riding in their yard, you know, pretending to be you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's better than a Disney princess any day.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming, and we look forward to seeing you tonight. So,
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Up next, we will have our Phillipsburg, or Kansas biggest rodeo queen. Sorry.
On the field, taking risks is part of the game. Every yard, every play. It's about going all in. But when it comes to your money, it pays to be careful. With the careful service from First National Bank and Trust, you can detect unusual activity and stop fraud before it happens. Protect yourself and the ones you love with Careful, because being smart off the field is the real win.
We're here for you.
Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too.
Dream fearlessly.
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products, Amber Wave. Vital, reliable, sustainable.
Welcome back. We're here with Ricky Solida, and we're going to talk about Kansas biggest rodeo, which is in its what year?
This 97th, I think, this year.
97th. And you guys are already preparing for the 100th, right?
we already got-
Have been for a few years, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But you're not going to give any details on the big show.
We've
It's
got all
just
of
coming.
all of our acts are booked and everything.
Right.
When we go to book acts, we're booking 3 years ahead of time for
Oh, really?
barrelmen,
Okay.
And everybody has to be booked 3 years ahead of time.
Okay.
'Cause
Wow.
They're popular. They're hard to get a hold of. Get in
Yes.
their rotation.
Yes. And see, I don't think people think, because, I mean, we don't go 3 years ahead of time with events at the office, but they don't think about, like, we have to plan way in advance. We can't wait 2 weeks ahead of time. We
Yeah.
need to know what's going to happen. So is that is that ever a challenge? I mean, like, because if it's 3 years, what happens if something happens in 3 years?
We
you
had
know?
some people, years ago, the barrelmen had to cancel to do something else, but
Right.
it's kind of crazy that, like, Matt and them, they're all booked out to 2030 already.
Oh, yeah.
When we go to a convention every year in Las Vegas to
Okay.
sell the specialty acts and
Right.
who's there and who you talk to, and
Yeah.
when you start looking at calendars 3 years away, and nope, sorry, we're booked, and
Yeah.
and you got to start picking and knowing
Yeah.
who's kind of up and coming too, and
Right.
maybe look for some new people that are,
Right.
you don't know if they'll be
That's
good or
true.
not. So
That's true. And that's kind of scary too, because if they're a flop or
Yeah.
offensive or something like that, then yeah, that would be. Okay, so what are your main priorities when it comes to like coordinating everything and getting people together? What are your things that we've got to get done?
we kind of got a checklist all year. We do. Steve Christie's
Okay.
our president, and he does a really good job
Okay,
doing it.
making sure
J.D. Sheldon's
everybody's
done it for years, and he stepped back last year, and Steve took over. We got a committee of 11 guys that each do their own part of the rodeo, and the volunteers, the communities, what makes it go. If we
Yeah.
don't have the volunteers to help come out, and
right.
the money we got to make to put this thing on in 3 days is
Yeah, yeah.
tremendous.
Yes, yes. I can imagine. Yeah, and then like I know I'm stressed this week. I cannot even imagine what your stress is
A lot of
like.
short nights this week.
Yes.
It'll be midnight, 1 o'clock, and 7
last
in the morning,
night was
6 in
one
the
for
morning.
me. So yeah, I know what you mean. So okay, so how do you balance like traditional things and new ideas? Because I'm sure people are like, you should try this, you should do this.
Yeah, it is. Every year somebody gives us new ideas, and we try to
Yeah.
work with everybody. And you got to introduce new ideas. If you ain't doing new things, you're not growing.
Right.
So we're always looking to do
Is the
something
board
better.
pretty open to that?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good.
So
Good. And it's all men, right? I'm just gonna.
it is, but there's a lot of wives that play a key role in helping
Okay.
us.
Okay.
If it wasn't for, like Matt said, the wives sure do help a lot.
Okay,
And
okay.
all the committee guys have wives that
Yeah, that help
Jumping
out.
everywhere.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
that's
Good. That's good. And they're good at listening to them and like like we thought maybe we could do this or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
and Ruth Nichols, I think you dealt with her.
Yes, uh-huh.
She's takes care of all social media and stuff.
she
and
does a great job. Yeah.
She kind of points us in the ways and stuff at times
Yeah.
too, because she
Yeah.
takes care of I think 12 different rodeos. Is
Yeah.
what her full-time job
Yeah,
is. So
she does a great job. I
Yes.
enjoy visiting with her. So yes. So what are some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't really see or don't really think about? What are some of the things that you have to take care of that?
well, my main job is I just take care of the arena.
Okay.
So we spend, depending on how Mother Nature treats us every year, if this week's been really nice and easy. No,
Yeah.
we haven't
Yeah.
put no water down. We got
Right.
the right amount of rain every night. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been great for this year is like, I feel like I ain't doing nothing this year.
Yeah.
It's been easy.
Well, Mother
But,
Nature's probably like, enjoy it this year because next year's coming.
It could be. And like our concession stand, Jed Keaton runs one side and Clayton Meekler runs the other
Okay.
side. And so when everybody jumps in every morning, we all kind of help each other, get stuff ready. Then
Okay.
when somebody gets done, somebody goes to help somebody else. Like this year, I've been kind of freed up, so I
Nice.
go help them unload or
Yeah.
get food prepared
Yeah.
for the night because
Yeah.
the amount of people that come in there every night.
Yeah.
We had a problem. We kind of ran out of food last year, but
Oh, really?
the weather and everything was so perfect.
That they were eating.
It was
and they
eating
were-
and-
yeah.
but-
It was chilly last year because, it was like every night it was chilly.
It was
yeah.
jacket weather last year. And
Yes. Yes.
So
and
this is an
then,
unbelievable year for food sales, and there's more food we ever sold before. And we can track we use rodeotickets.com for our online ticket sales, and it's nice now because we can see what we got sold.
Sure.
And like right
Yeah.
now, we can look
What to
today, we got
expect.
more tickets sold than we ever have in the last 7 years.
nice. Well, good.
So it's going to be
Good.
bigger
Yes.
rodeo than it has.
That's good. Did COVID affect that? Did numbers drop after COVID, or did it?
During the COVID year, we were only one of the rodeos that had a rodeo
Yeah.
that year.
Right.
And we had over 700 some contestants that year. This year, we're back up to 568 contestants.
Okay.
So our numbers are way up for contestant wise.
Good.
Last year we were like at 430, 440, somewhere in there.
Okay.
And so, yeah, contestants wise, our rough stock events are looking really good for the next 3 nights. And,
Yeah.
and we've had slack the last 2 nights. And if people like to watch slack, there's been many NFR cowboys and cowgirls the last 2 nights participating in slack. They've set some really fast times already.
Good. Okay. So, like your contestants, do they find you, or do you advertise to them? How does
No,
that work?
they got to call in. The Pro Rodeo handles all that. The PRCA
Okay.
handles all that. We
And
don't
they
take no entries or nothing. They got a week
Okay.
when they open their entries, and they got to sign up at that during that week. And our entries actually close like the July 7th.
Okay.
So after July 7th, we knew who was coming
All
here
right.
and how many people we were going to have.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
So-
Can you tell I'm a city girl? That I don't. I don't
There's a
know.
lot of
I don't
things
know
that
the
happen, and
details. Yeah.
I've been on the committee, I think 8, 9 years now, maybe 10, and I'm
Yeah.
still learning stuff every
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, that is true. So, what's the most challenging part of putting this all together?
Oh, just getting out and getting sponsorships
Okay.
to
Okay.
kind of get everything.
Business sponsorships.
Business sponsorships and
Okay.
making sure everybody's happy. And
How far do you reach out for that? It's not just local, right?
it's not local.
Yeah.
I mean, like Hayes, we got quite a few sponsors.
Okay.
A&A Coors out of Hayes, one of our major sponsors.
Right.
And a lot of local businesses here in town,
yeah.
all kicking money. We got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Cliffs Welding, the Baca Oil, the First National Bank does a lot for us. Amber Waves,
Right.
Tamco Kyle,
Yeah.
Kansas Crop Care.
Yeah.
But we got like the Flag Girls tonight. They carry 19 different sponsor flags.
Okay.
And all of
yes.
them they're all
okay.
main
Those
sponsors.
are all the sponsors.
So we got 19 girls that are and an opening
Right,
to do
right.
their routine and everything.
Yes, I always love that. I think it's so, they do, your wife does a great job. I cannot imagine, like, well, I mean, it's almost like having to do a dance, like to choreograph a dance, but you're doing it with horses in there too, and flags.
And the nice thing about that, years ago, when we kind of bring the flag girls back, and
Yes.
they, it's a kind of our own, we got multiple local girls from Norton County to Osborne, Phillips County girls. We've kind of
Right.
reached out to some girls we knew that could ride good, and now we got a waiting list of people, girls, so we got a,
Oh, nice.
we'll have 19 girls in the routine tonight, and then we got 6 more girls kind of going to present the American flag and the military flags after
Oh,
the routine
okay.
even. So there's a
Okay.
total of 25 girls we got going. So it's it's kind of crazy, the wait list that people want to call and
Right.
be part of
Yeah,
it.
that. Yeah.
So-
Well, and I can't blame them because it is kind of inspiring. It
Yeah.
even makes me want to ride a horse. So, you know.
And the nice thing about it, when we bring 19 kids in, their
Yeah.
parents come too.
Yes.
And we're getting more volunteers.
That's true. That is
and the
true.
rodeo don't do without the volunteers.
So when your wife teaches, does she do it out there at the rodeo grounds?
We
when
do
it's
all of our
them?
practices at the rodeo ground.
Yeah. And I don't know that teaching is the right word. What is the right?
You know, coaching, I mean, it.
Yeah.
Trying to get
Because
rid
it
of-
is like a sport. Like
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. I don't know.
We do. I think we had 5 practices this year, and I think all the girls that do it, they donate all their time, their fuel coming, and we
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I do like that part of the rodeo. So what are some improvements and changes that you have made within the last few years?
Well,
out
we're
there?
hoping this year our biggest improvement our bathroom situation.
Oh, okay.
But
That's always a
that was
plus.
the thing last year, and it's been hampering us for the last 2 or 3 years, and we kind of spent a lot of
Yeah.
money this year trying to hopefully get that fixed, and if
Yeah.
that don't, we're going to go to another step to next year. But
That's the bad thing when you got that many people.
it's hard to
you-
prepare because
Yeah.
we'll have
Yeah.
on Saturday night, it'll be 6,000 people there,
Right.
and we use
Right.
it. We use that facility
Yeah.
hard for 4 days.
How? Those bathrooms aren't that old though, are they?
It's just really the west side having us problems, but they're probably
Yeah.
10 years old, I bet.
Are
already.
they?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking when we first moved here, I was thinking that they were smaller. There weren't
No,
that as
they
many
used to be
stalls.
just a little porta potties
Yes.
and a little room you
Yes.
went into, but
Yes.
now they're air conditioned and stools, so
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
a lot better than what we
Yes.
have. And,
And they-
there's always, we're wanting to do change out some more chain link fencing. We did a lot of change out behind the contestants parking. A bunch of woven wire fence. We're trying to get rid of that.
Oh, okay.
And kind of clean things up to make the weed eating and the mowing so
Right.
much easier for
Right. For sure.
all
Yeah.
summer long. We try to keep it mowed and looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Are you the one that mows or?
No, Brendan Miller does an awesome job at taking care of
Okay.
that.
Nice.
And we get to talk to the prisoners every once in a while to come
Okay.
up and they help us
Yeah.
mow and weed eat. Also.
Okay. Well, that's
We get
good.
them a few times out of the year. They're there last 2 weeks helping. So.
That probably takes quite a while to get it all taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah. 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 I can only imagine. So, what's one moment from past rodeo that reminds you of why you do what you do? Why this matters?
Oh, the rodeo people you meet, they're great. Everybody's appreciative of what we put on here. We just do it for the community,
Yeah.
and it helps the community out the amount of money and
Right.
we bring to town. And,
The tourism and yeah.
and that's why
uh-huh.
I don't know.
We like it.
It's one of the things that we can volunteer our time to do to the community. Put it
Yeah.
that
yeah.
way. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing that. So with tourism, that the bed tax, the transient guest tax, that's how we are funded. So and that helps us to advertise our county. And so I don't think a lot of people know that, but
Yeah.
So when you bring the rodeo in, when people do events like that, that really does help our community quite a bit.
I know
So-
one thing we're looking at doing, and I've been talking to a guy, we're trying to get the high school rodeo to come back here again. The Kansas
yeah.
biggest high school, they're the
Yeah.
Kansas High School Association come back here again, and we're maybe looking next few years, hopefully we can bring that back
Right.
for another weekend in May or whatever works for their schedule and stuff.
Yes, that would be good too.
And
Yes.
that's there's 500 kids involved in that for one
Yes.
weekend,
And
the
their
family that
parents.
comes with them. So. And they'll be here for 3 days when they do come.
Yes,
but-
yeah, and that we like it. I think, I don't know. I think we need like an indoor arena too.
That would be awesome. That would be
wouldn't it,
great.
to bring. Because I just feel like we are that community. We are very much so rural, and horses and cows and things like that. I just think That would be fantastic.
It'd be a great thing for the community.
Anybody out there who has some land or some money and wants to do that,
Donate it, yeah. We can,
call Ricky. He'll get it going. So he knows the people. So, well, thanks for coming. And
bet.
then, so it's tonight.
tonight's pink night.
Yep.
We got a foundation called Hope in the Heartland. We donate money to cancer people in the local area. We donate money to them to help with traveling expenses to the hospitals or medical expenses they have. All the money stays local. It don't leave here at all.
Right.
We bring the money in and we disperse it every year. And we pretty much run that account to empty every year trying to help people.
Right.
And then tonight's sponsored by Hugan and Family Mortuary. And then Friday night will be Coors night. We're taking any Coors. You got free hats. Saturday night, our main sponsor will be B&B Ready Mix.
Okay, nice.
So
That's
it's kind of a new thing. We started this year having a nightly sponsor of the rodeo.
That's nice. And so how do you advertise that sponsor through the night?
They'll be mentioned many a times, and and they got flags and the routine down, and we'll run their flags every night through the events all night long, and
nice.
so kind of a neat little deal.
Yeah, that is a neat thing. So, yep. And then rodeo starts at.
Well, if you want to come out and watch a mutton busting, it starts at 7:15, and rodeo's at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
We have a production meeting every night at 6 to kind of figure everything out for every minute. It's a timeline.
Yeah. And then Chamber sells pink shirts for tonight. We moved them all out to the rodeo. So if you want to get a pink shirt, it is out at the rodeo. I will be out there later this morning. So if you have my number, text me what size you need and I'll bring it back to town. But otherwise, you'll have to do a quick change in the bathroom, the nice new, or not new new-ish bathrooms. So, but anyhow, yeah, come on out to the rodeo. We look forward to seeing you there. And thank you, Ricky, for coming on.
You bet. Thank you, Tammy.
If your vehicle is pulling, shaking, or just doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. At Coombs West Shop, we're more than alignments. We offer engine repair, routine maintenance, wheel alignments, and tire services, including new and used tires and tire repair. One shop, honest work, done right the first time. Call Coombs West Shop at 785-543-6647.
At Farmers National Bank, we believe that strong foundations are built on faith, hard work, and everyday heroes. For over a century, we've been proud to serve the communities that have made us who we are today. We honor everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to serving others. You inspire us to treat every customer with the respect and care they deserve. At Farmers National Bank, we know that strong communities are built on strong foundations, and we are proud to be part of yours. Farmers National Bank, honoring strong foundations since 1921.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
Welcome back. We are here with the Rodeo Queen, Phillipsburg Rodeo Queen, or Kansas' biggest rodeo queen, either way. So Amber Gonzales is here with us. This is her last day as the Rodeo Queen, very last.
It is.
Yes, and so a little bit of relief, a little bit of, what's it, bittersweet, kind of?
I would say it's a little bittersweet. It's definitely been an amazing year this year. But I'm also very excited for what comes next, you know, trying to just figure out life and go from there.
Yes, yes. And you are, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, so you're 21 and you go to school in?
I go to school in West Texas A&M.
Okay, and that's a pretty big school, right?
Yes and no. I mean, it's affiliated with like actual A&M, but it's like one of their like offshoot schools, so
okay.
Yes,
And
kind of.
What are you studying?
Equine industry and business.
Okay, so what do you plan to do with that?
So hopefully I grew up showing reining horses, so I really want to end up somewhere doing that, possibly.
Okay.
So.
All right. But you're originally from Nebraska, so
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
a little way from home when you go to school.
Yes.
So you'll be going back to school soon, right?
Yep.
Okay. So as rodeo queen, representing Phillipsburg. When you're in Texas at school, how does that work? What does your schedule look like? How do you?
Yeah. So because Kansas Biggest Rodeo is a PRCA rodeo, it's kind of easy to kind of like, oh, I'm in Texas. There's a ton of PRCA rodeos. So I definitely went to a couple down in Amarillo this past year, and that was a lot of fun. And then I tried to make it up to a few in Oklahoma. It didn't work out for some of them, but that was okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. All right. And then, so you cannot, you're queen for a year, and you can only be queen for one rodeo at a time.
Yes,
you can't be like a multiple rodeo queen. So,
Yes.
But like next week, you could go to another rodeo. Do you plan to do something like that? Will you do
I
it again?
think my plans for right now are just to graduate school and go from there.
Okay.
Because I'm a senior this year, so I just kind of want to get it over with, be done with it, and then kind of figure out
the
there.
adult world.
Yes.
Will you? Yeah. Will you try to go closer to home, or do you think you want to go explore some more?
I'm not quite sure yet. I'm kind of like up in the air. I have a job lined up back home in Nebraska, but I'm not necessarily like dead set on staying in Nebraska long term, I suppose.
Okay. And so has this taken you to different places that you think that maybe you may want to stay someday?
Possibly, yes. I definitely, city life is not for me.
Okay.
I will say that. I'm over by Amarillo, Texas right now, so yes, city life is not for me.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably find somewhere eventually where it's kind of like a happy medium where I can go to town if I want to, or I can just like stay at home on the farm or something.
Okay. And what are some of the things that you have done in the last year? What are some of your most memorable moments as rodeo queen?
So one of my favorite moments this year was honestly probably Nebraska Land Days up in North Platte for their Missouri Nebraska pageant. That was a lot of fun to go up there and like visit with people and just be in the environment.
Okay. And then what was probably one of your hardest times?
There was one point where I was on my way back home from one of the rodeos and I had a flat tire in my car. And don't get me wrong, I can't change my own flat tire, but my grandpa had used his power tools to put the lug nuts on, so I was sitting there struggling for a good bit. Yeah.
Was the weather good or was it bad?
It was dark out, but it was like kind of like a nice day, so I was like, and my phone was dying, so I didn't have the flashlight.
No. Oh no. And was it a smaller highway, or was there somebody who could help you?
It was kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I was like,
wow.
okay.
So it was all the things.
Yes, I was like, okay, this is great.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be interesting. Wouldn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So, what do you do? Any rodeo?
I did a little bit like in junior high and stuff, but through high school I just mainly showed NRHA and AQHA.
Okay, so you didn't do like barrel racing or anything?
I did in the quarter horse world. Yeah, I went to the quarter horse youth world, which is actually going on right now. I did that with barrels and poles and reining.
Okay, well, fun. That's good. Let's see what some other questions we have. Okay, you said where you were from. And then grants, like for school. Does this help you with school? Is this something other girls might want to pursue because it helps?
And every title is different, every association is different, but a lot of them definitely do give out a lot of money in scholarships, and it's very useful. I think half of my school over the years has been paid for by different scholarships I've won over the years, and it's very helpful with that as well.
For sure, yeah, because college debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bad thing to hold on to for so long. Let's see. Where was your favorite place to visit?
I think one of my first appearances, which had been in Amarillo at their Tri-State Fair, that was a lot of fun because it was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Because the Tri-State Fair queen at the time went to the same school as me, and we ran into each other in class, and we just started talking, and she's like, "You should come out," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh, fun.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good. And do you ever get hot? I always feel like you girls, with your felt hats and all that.
Definitely, sometimes yes. Earlier this weekend, last week, that was a little rough.
Yeah, where were you at last weekend?
I was in Elwood, Nebraska, and McCook, Nebraska.
Okay, yeah. So you were right in the area where.
Yes.
Yeah, we had 117 degrees at our house on Monday, just on Monday.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
It was awful. Yeah. So did you, were you outside most of the time?
Yes,
then?
ma'am.
Long sleeve
Yeah.
and your hat?
Well, I try to cheat the system a little bit. I have a few shirts that are like for the sleeves are like lace, so it's a little bit cooler.
Okay.
So I tried to wear those as much as I can in this heat.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That one, and you hope that there's a breeze. There wasn't much breeze though this last
No,
weekend.
there was not.
Oh. So what did you have? Was it a rodeo that you were at?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The Elwood Rodeo was a lot of fun, and then the McCook Rodeo as well, which is always a great one. And I actually grew up in McCook, so it was kind of fun going back and like seeing all the people and doing
Was
all the
that a
things.
rodeo you went to frequently then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Your family, whole family. Are they all like? Do they all ride horses?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So my family's pretty much spread across the country for the most part. But the ones that live close by definitely grew up doing the rodeo life and everything else. And so, yeah, it's just kind of thing we do.
You have brothers and sisters?
I do not.
Okay. You're an only child?
I am.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you came to visit us today, and I hope you have a good last day. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's been well for you, and the whole experience and everything. So, I don't know. Will you stay around the whole weekend, or will you leave once you're done?
We'll see. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't
Okay.
even know what I'm doing tomorrow, if I'm being honest. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I guess one other question you could ask. So, like, when you are wanting to try out to be the rodeo queen, what are the things you have to do? Like,
Yes. So you have to submit your application. I believe this year's deadline was July 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And if you ever want to run for this title, you just got to go on to either my Facebook page or Kansas Biggest Rodeo Facebook page, and there's a link down there, and you fill out your application and send it in via the mail. And yeah.
Okay. So you don't have to interview for it? Or
Yes.
Okay. You do.
So our actual pageant was yesterday, and the girls get judged on appearance, interview, knowledge, and then their horsemanship as well.
Okay. And do you sit in on that? Are you a part of that judging?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really judge though. I'm more of kind of like the MC for the day, I suppose.
Oh.
And the horsemanship, I set the pattern for the girls.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Do you enjoy that? Does it kind of a leadership type thing?
Yeah,
or-
and honestly, I've always enjoyed, like, I love competing in pageants and all that, but honestly, my favorite part is being the one who's, like, there, but, like, not really competing, but still doing all the things, and I'm just kind of, like, doing my thing. And that's probably my favorite part because I think that's when you learn the most, is just kind of, like, being there and watching and seeing, like, oh, this is how I would have answered that question, or how would I, like, different
Yes.
things like that.
Right. Yes, and that is good. That is good. We were talking earlier with Rui about how she's nervous, to look at people, talk to people one-on-one.
Yes.
Does that come natural for you? Are you?
I suppose it kind of depends. I feel like yes and no at the same time. Like there's like when I put my crown and sash on, I'm just kind of like, okay, I can go do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
But like otherwise, I'm like, I feel like I'm a little more reserved in real life. I'm not really sure though.
Yeah. So you kind of separate the two as far
Yes,
as being queen
yes.
and being yourself.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
and it's kind of like you clock into work and like
Exactly.
you're
Yeah.
ready and presentable
Yep.
for work.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So yeah. Okay. Well, it was good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Good to get to know
Thanks
you.
for
I'm
having
glad
me.
you are here this weekend or for the next day or two. So, but yeah, you'll be out there tonight to
Yes,
give away the
ma'am.
crown.
Yep.
So,
Coronation's at 6:45 tonight.
all right. Okay. That's always an exciting thing to watch.
I'm
too.
excited.
Yes, it'll be fun. Hopefully it won't be too hot. Hopefully we won't get storms
that
until
too.
later, and all that. I'm a little worried it's going to be humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the trick to make sure it doesn't rain is you got to carry your raincoat with you the whole time. That way it doesn't rain.
Okay, all right. So don't wear sandals. Don't wear, all that. Well, yeah. Don't dress loosely, I guess, or whatever. Unprepared.
Yes,
There we
yes,
go.
yes.
There we go. Yeah. So all right, and then so rodeos tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday we have. The rodeo roundup downtown. We will have vendors. We have 20 vendors coming in, and that's not counting. We've got 3 food trucks, as well as Triple C Lemonade and a snow cone shack, and there's also primetime teas, and there will be a gal who's going to be making dirty sodas. Do you like those?
Yeah, so I actually stopped by their shop yesterday, and they were really good.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not dairy, so I just cannot even imagine drinking a pop with milk in it, right?
Well, like, you don't have to have, like, cream or anything even like that. Like, the one I got yesterday, it was just, like, a little bit of lime and vanilla and my Dr. Pepper, and that was really good.
Really? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a Sonic drink, but not
Yes.
Sonic.
Well, and, like, yeah, and she has, like, a couple of other different flavors that some of the other girls tried, and they were really good, too, so.
Okay, all right. So that will be fun for Rodeo Roundup. That's from 10 to 1. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll have the parade. And so we have over 60 entries this year for the parade. And the theme is Red, White, and Rodeo. Tad will be back to broadcast for My Phillips County Online. He and Lance will be in the chamber office, and they'll be able to watch through the big windows in nice air conditioning room and comfy seats. And we actually I was discussing this with someone yesterday. We should maybe make a raffle of this every year and then raffle off our room so people can watch the parade in air conditioning. But we are glad to have Tad back, and we thank Lance for coming up with the idea of all this. And it will be a good parade. The weather looks like it's going to be mid-90s, I think. Yeah. So hopefully not too hot. Hopefully the EMS will put them through the front of the parade. Hopefully they won't have anybody that they have to rush to. So thank you for coming on, and we hope to see you all this weekend.